Hey everyone, welcome to the Nonprofit Playbook. I'm Christi, the CEO.
And I'm Dr. Sharon. Today's topic, burnout is real and burnout is not sexy.
At all.
At all. It is not a badge of honor. It's not cool. I know you have definitely experienced some burnout. You are a nonprofit founder. You've had children striving together for over 12 years. Talk to me about nonprofit burnout as a nonprofit founder.
It's so many places to go, so many places. But the first thing is just not having a sufficient team. That is going to lead to burnout, for one.
Guaranteed.
Where you kind of want to do your programming and you want to have your events and you want to help the kids, and depending on how long you've been doing it, whatever your nonprofit is, you have a calling for this. It's not just a passion, it's like literally a calling. So you want to do. So instead of saying I can't do because I don't have, you still do. You still you figure it out, you spend all your money, you up late nights. But then that turns into you not wanting to do it anymore. You get frustrated. The frustration turns to anger. The anger turns to hate. And then you just don't want to do it anymore. So for me, what I've learned over the past 12 years is slow down. Understand that everything doesn't have to happen overnight. If I have to reschedule something, if I have to sometimes cancel something, nothing is end all be all. Sometimes it's like, well, you're not supposed to cancel this. You're not supposed to not do that. But it's not the end all be all. This is a living, breathing nonprofit organization. It's just like you go to your job and one day your desk are moved. And you're like, wait, what? Why are we on the second floor now? Or you're using Asana, a project management tool. And then the next day you go into work and they're like, nope, Monday.com now. Forget everything you learned. We're learning a new system because this is what's for the betterment of the organization. I think you have to really do what's for the betterment of your organization so that you don't have burnout. And if you have to pause, if you have to slow down, if you have to move something a year out, it's okay, because those children or that community that you're serving, it's not going anywhere overnight. The problem that you're solving is it's not going to have a solution overnight. So I think that the main tip that I will walk away with in this instance is just to slow down, gather yourself to make sure you have a proper team, and invest. I'm going to say that again, invest in those experts that can help me not have burnout and understand that it's okay to just take my time. You know me, I've been moving fast sometimes.
You move real fast. You do. I mean, like all of us, though, you're also like, you move fast and you're also efficient.
Yeah.
Moving fast is not for everybody, but you move fast and you're efficient. I think what's so important to remember is don't move so fast that you make mistakes, you forget about parts of your program, you forgot to apply for a permit, things that could really like hamper the next step.
Yeah, and mistakes are gonna happen. Just like she said, we don't want to move so fast where we are making those constant mistakes. That's really the key word in there, the constant mistakes or the consistent mistakes. Mistakes are going to happen. You're human. We're not robots. This is not AI. We are really here in the flesh talking about this stuff. So you're going to make mistakes. But if the mistakes are becoming repetitive, then it's something that you have to change. If you keep on forgetting about a filing date, there's something that you need to change, which is why automations are so important. Using your calendar is so important. Writing Post-it notes are so important, whatever works for you. But burnout is real. It's nothing sexy about it. And it becomes a stressor that can kill you. Let's just be honest. Like
it's also just not attractive to be somebody that is so busy. It's just not. Like when we get clients and they're brand new to us and they're coming in for like leadership development and capacity building, and they're just like, oh my, I'm so busy, I'm doing this. And they think it's like cool almost that they're so busy and got so much going on. And I'm like, that just means to me that you're inefficient.
Yeah.
And that you don't know how to manage a schedule, and then you're going to make mistakes, and then you're going to crash and burn real hard. And then we got to go do some mental health.
But people get that busy is sexy as well from social media.
Yes.
From these celebrities. They're, flying here, interviewing there, going to the concert here, doing that. They have busy lives, but they're in the entertainment industry. So that's how they live, breathe. And sometimes that's not even healthy for them.
They crash and burn all the time.
Yeah, so they're using other supplements so that they can stay awake and stay alert. For us nonprofit leaders, it is not that serious. It's not that serious. So we want to make sure that we are putting together, starting from the bottom, you're putting together a sufficient team, an effective team, an efficient team, and you want to make sure that there's policies and procedures and guidelines and SOPs, all those things, so that you know how to do something from start to finish. Where, let me use this one example. You go to Starbucks. It doesn't matter where Starbucks is. You go to Starbucks and you order a caramel frap or a latte. 9 times out of 10, it's going to taste the same. Doesn't matter where you go, who
And
makes
it
it.
should taste the same every time.
Yeah, what barista makes it, it doesn't matter. It's going to taste the same. But if they fire that barista or they fire that employee, it's going to still taste the same with the next person, because there is a training, there is a playbook, there is a recipe for what that thing is doing. You need the same thing with your nonprofit. If you have a secretary, a vice president, a program director, an event coordinator, an outreach coordinator, whoever it may be, there should still be steps in place for whoever that is to come along and do that task, that role. They know what they're doing and they can keep it going the same exact way. So that's what I have to say about burnout being real.
I love it. And on top of that too, about burnout being real, is sometimes you just got to step it back a notch and just kind of assess the situation and really like reality check yourself.
Yeah.
And it's okay to slow it down.
Yeah.
One thing Christi and I always do with our team is, you don't have to respond to an email in an hour just because you see the ding pop up on your screen. Like, the person's not going to die at all. Just reply to them like later in the day or tomorrow, because they're not going to die. And 9 times out of 10, their question is not an emergency.
Yeah.
So you create that culture of just being able to manage expectations.
Blocking time. That's very important. I learned that from one of my favorite therapists. Block time, and it's okay. Use the do not disturb. Check the emails twice a day.
Yep.
You know, you can, if you want to put it in your signature that, you know, you check emails at this time and that time because you feel more efficient, that's okay. But 24 hours notice to respond to someone is enough time. So anything else to say about the burnout being real?
No, just check yourself, be realistic, and be nice to yourself.
Yes, be gentle.
Be nice.
Yeah, give yourself grace. We're all learning. The nonprofit world is evolving every day. There's new things coming out every day. So just give yourself grace. With that being said, though, if there's anything, maybe you have a burnout story or something that you want to express with us, we do want to hear those type of things. So just comment. Whatever that story is, let's engage in the comments. Let's talk about it. Let's figure out if there's solutions to maybe some burnout that you're dealing with, because we don't want your nonprofit to leave. So maybe we can give you some advice or some solutions to what you may be dealing with. So comment, like, share, subscribe, and don't forget to tell a friend, to tell a friend, to tell a nonprofit leader. See y'all later.